One who serves. Channeled through James McConnell. Ashira. Channeled through Dr. Susan Sunmarco.
One who serves. Greetings to you. Good to be with you here again, always in this way, in your weekly get-togethers here. And as has been spoken of in this group, it is good to have this recharge every so often here. Every 7 days as we are finding it. Because it is very important to bring yourself out of the doldrums, out of the quagmire that you find yourselves in during the week, do you not? It is certainly important to raise your vibrations whenever you can, and certainly, this particular group time is a good time to do it. So, this is why this has been brought about, to have this group, to have all the various groups that meet across the entire planet, because it is all now about change. For some that is a bad 6-letter word. We know that. It is important to know that it is time. It is time to go through various changes in your life, because you are moving on. You are moving out of the old paradigm, the old 3D paradigm. You are moving into the new golden age. Yes, some are moving kicking and screaming, but they are moving, regardless. It is time now. It is time to find yourself at the highest levels, the highest vibrations you can be in a given moment. And if it calls for letting go of various things in your life, relationships, items, various things you have held on to, we know that was part of the discussions held earlier. We actually prompted this part of the discussion because it is important to have this, it is important to know. It is important to know that you are moving on, you are letting go. Let go. Go with the flow, and as you do this, let go of those things in your life that are no longer doing anything for you. They are holding you back. They are weighing you down. Not only those things that are items of substance, but also various relationships. Also job situations that no longer serve you. All of these things are going to change. Once disclosure happens, these things are going to change drastically. It is not going to be like the world you are in now. It is going to be so much different and so much more wonderful and loving. We know we have said this so many times, we say it is coming soon, and it is. It certainly is. And it is not only our soon as it has been for several years now, it is now your soon. Be ready and embrace it. Let it come to you. Whenever you feel the urge to move on and do something, whenever you feel that urge deeply within you, let go. Go with it. If it is a garage sale to get rid of all the old things, then have it, do it. If it is to move from a particular job that is no longer serving you, no longer has meaning for you, then move to something that does. All of this. If it is a relationship that does not have a connection, a higher spiritual connection, and you feel ready to move beyond it, the karma is gone, then it is time to move on. If you feel that inner urge that is whispering deep within you that is saying now is the time, then now is the time, people. Now is the time to wake up. Now is the time to move on. And yes, it has been said that enough is enough, and we are going to continue to use this terminology. As well as your terminology of believing is seeing. It is certainly no more seeing as believing. That is the old way. That is the old paradigm that has been programmed into you. That you have to see it and then believe it. The things you will see will be scientifically provable. The science you have now is nothing compared to the science that you are going to have. With the healing chambers and all this, but there is going to be so much more. The use of sound and color and vibration to bring about healing, and to bring about the healing of broken bones, and even to grow new limbs and things of this nature. All of this is coming. So, we are going to let go of this message now and move on to questions, if we have any, for Ashira, who is standing by, and we, one who serves. Question: can you tell us about the recent CERN explosion? One who serves. It is already affecting you. We are not going to speak of explosion or any of this nature, but the activity that is occurring there is for the good of the masses. It is the ending of the old paradigm that was in the works and moving on. It is not going to concern you, and never was anything that was going to concern you. It was not going to have any effect here. It was meant to hold off the ascension process, but nothing can do that now. Do you wish to add here, Ashira? No. Good job. Ashira adds. Question: I had a dream 2 nights in a row. The dream included 3 women and I was one of the women. There was a male involved who gave us money. The next night I had the same 3 women and I was one. I was telling them what I had dreamed. Can you tell me about the dream? One who serves. Ashira, would you like to start with this one? Ashira, I will start with this. When one repeats a dream, this is one to be paid attention to. This is a good one to bring to us. What I would say to you is that the 3 women are all aspects of you. Receiving money would be good for you at this time. You would love to receive money, would you not? This dream is telling you that in the highest way you know that you are cared for. You know that you will not end up on the street with your children. You will not end up on the street with your animals. There is a pathway for you to walk. You are cared for and loved. One who serves? One who serves. I will add this. It is an indication of the release of various monies that are coming across the board. Not only to you but for many who have been in preparation of these monies being released. But it is not for money purposes. It is not for someone to become rich and all of this. That is the old paradigm. It is to come to a point of balance into the world's situation. That is what these various releases of money will do. It is to move things in that direction, and then there will be the advent or the introduction of Nasara, and all of this is coming. Would there be other questions here? Question: I am seeing all kinds of mountains as I look out on a view and there is much turmoil around me. What can you tell me? One who serves. You are in the eye of the storm, although it is not the same analogy here. You are looking out, seeing the distance, seeing all that is out there and not feeling the turmoil around you. This is true in your life, is it not? You are here experiencing your life, but you are not experiencing the 3D turmoil around you. Ashira, do you wish to add anything? Ashira: yes. You are here and yet you see that you have things to release, to let the new unfold. Soon you will see your life as it unfolds in the days to come. Question: when I see George H. Bush throwing people under the bus, I wonder if he is going to be taken off world for protection? One who serves. There will be no concern whatever when these various entities, beings, whatever come forward and share or start to throw others under the bus. That is certainly what they will do to each other. They are squabbling and fighting amongst themselves. They are trying to protect their buttes, you might say, cover their buttes. This is what they are in the process of doing now. They are doing all that they can to keep out of going to prison and all of these things. They can only do so much, and there will only be so many concessions here that will be given. They must atone for some of their deeds. If that does not happen here, it will come from their own higher God self when they are ready for that. Question: when the cabal is reigned in, will our planet's quarantine be lifted? One who serves. Oh my goodness. When all of this is lifted, when the veil is fully lifted, you will have access not only to this world but worlds throughout the galactic system and more. What is your saying? To boldly go where no one has gone before. Comment: that is my saying. Thank you. More questions? Question: when I meditate, I go away. With these ascension processes there are a lot more visualizations and I don't do well with those. Should I stay with the meditation that makes me feel good? One who serves. What have we said to do so many times previously? Have we not said to go with the energy that you are feeling? Go with your particular way of doing things because of where you come from? You are not the typical human being here. Believing is seeing. Comment: I have always believed. Yes, and that is why you are persevering through all of this. Anything to add here, Ashira? Ashira: dear one, you find perfection in doing things in the way you are called to do them, doing that which gives you pleasure, doing things that bring you opportunities to grow in your own way. You are not like others in the room and how they experience things, because that is not your pathway. Yet, you find your pathway and it takes you beyond the moment, and that is precious, dear one. One who serves. Any further questions here? Question: I have two. One is about a dream and the other is about mental clutter at work. The mental clutter is when I get up in the morning I start thinking about work. I love the people I work for, but I have challenges with office staff. This is only paraphrasing this question as it was rather long and the questioner mostly answered his own question. One who serves. Yes. You certainly have answered your own question. It is not so much to move on to a new location but to move on in your consciousness. To know that you are on the right path and knowing you are assisting those who need your assistance, your help. And you are doing what you are called to do. It is not so important that others around you are saying what to do or how to do it. You know what to do. So move on it from that sense. Move on with your inner knowing and move from that process. It will continue to blossom for you. Anything to add here, Ashira?